Hello, just a guy doing a thing here. Wanted to show you our latest project today, which is a dog run. So the whole concept of this is just that you have a run between two solid objects, say like a couple of trees, which is what I'm gonna do. And it allows the dog to run back and forth on a leash and gives them a little bit of free roaming, and yet you have them contained in an area. So I want to show you what it takes today to do that. You're going to start off with these hooks. So hang into the end and I'll show you what it looks like when it's complete. Thanks. All right, I'm back. Let me show you the hooks. I'm ahead of it a little bit, so I want to show you what it is I've done here. First, I found this big tree in the yard, which would be a great tree for it. And let me back up first. I had to find a tree here, and then I had to find another tree over there. And this gives us a nice big area. I measured it out. I just walked it out with my feet. And I came up with about 60 feet approximately, and they had a kit at Home Depot for 75 feet, so that's what I bought. You see the eye hook right there? So what I did to put that in, there's different ways of putting them in, but it's going to be a little difficult at first to put it in. I took a vice grips like this and I clamped it across it, and then you can just rotate and turn just like that. Do you see how that turned? And you'll push against the back and you'll just turn and turn clockwise, and it'll screw itself in. And then you go do the same with the other side. After you've done that, you want to take this lead, which is part of the kit, and you're going to put the spring side on. That helps take some of the shock away. If they run and they snap against it or whatever, it doesn't hurt them. It takes some of the shock out of it. So you take and you hang that over the hook first, and then you take this line, and I'll show you over on the other end. You'll take it and run it over to the other tree. Once you have your hook mounted, which I do over here, you can see I'm kind of ahead of it. I'm already done. So once you have that hook in the tree, you'll take this line, and the next thing you want to do is you want to feed the line through. This is the roller that they give you. I added a second one on, but you see how it's run through there? You want to go ahead and run it through first, because that's going to be your easiest bet. To run that through and hang this thing on it, throw it to the side, don't worry about it. But you want to have that main line run through there first. And then you're going to take this line. So what I did to set the height, I'm 6 foot, but I ran that up above me because I didn't want this line to sag in the middle and for me to walk along and clip it with my head. So what I do is I run it around there, and I took a ladder and set the ladder up to the tree. It stopped about here. It was a 6 foot ladder. And I knew, okay, that's gonna be up higher. Actually, it was a 7 foot ladder. But I took and I knew that would be about 7.5, 8 feet tall then. So I put it up about a foot, about this far above where the ladder was. And I took that red wire right there, wrapped it through, and then there's the little metallic piece there made to not let the wire double over and kink. And then you see that there's these small fittings right here, and those are what hold it in place. And all you do is you take an adjustable wrench. This is a tiny one, which by the way works great for doing this. And you're just going to take these two screws and you're going to tighten them up after fishing that line through in both directions. Sorry, I covered the camera there for a second. But so you double it over one, and then I pull it back and do the second one. That way it's very, very secure and it shouldn't slide. And once you've done that, you have this roller up here. You just open that up and clamp it on. And then it's the same on the other end. And that's the end that you hook the dog into. So what I've also done is I've put a second one up over here so that if we have enough dogs, we can have a couple of them at once. And you'll be able to see it a little better. On this end, I bought another kit at Home Depot. I bought one of these end pieces. You can buy the end pieces. Then you can buy these little clamps. And again, I bought the 2 little clamps. I put them on there with the little support. This just prevents the wire from folding over. When it folds over and gets kinked, it gets weak. So you want to try to keep it smooth like that. Keeps it stronger. This one I did a little bit longer of a run. My wife wanted to have it a little bit wider and to give the dogs a little more space to be able to move. I bought a second roller. This one's maybe a little bit nicer, a metal one. So it can move up and down also. And so that gives 2 nice runs. You have a shorter one on that end for maybe a smaller dog that's not going to move around as much, and a larger one on this end. This one's probably about 15 foot long. The one that comes with the kit is 10 foot. So the one other thing I didn't mention is if you want this thing to stop, instead of running all the way up to the tree, you can do just like that. And they have a couple with the kit, and it's just another one of the same, more of the same, another one of those connectors. Let me see if I can get it to focus better. Just another connector like one of those, and you just put it on there to stop or limit the line, or limit the roller from going past it. So yeah, that's it. So after that, you have a nice run between 2 trees. You can hook a dog up and let them be out here to play all day, and probably want to get rid of that swing right there. I think that's going to be potential to get tangled up, but it's a big tree and I've got a lot of limbs, so I can choose another one. So yeah, thanks for coming along on yet another adventure. I've got a lot more coming, so I appreciate you coming out to the channel and watching the videos. And if you like them, please comment, like, subscribe, and I appreciate it, guys. Thanks, and have a wonderful day. Bye.